Hello friend, today I'm going to share a gadget that puts your production on steroids.
And I'm going to share about a magazine for curious humans. Let's get to it.
I'm going to be talking about a gadget, and this gadget is called Elgato Stream Deck. Now, it was originally designed for streamers and YouTubers that would do live shows and things like that, just like streamers on Twitch and various platforms. But I tell you, this tool is invaluable for anyone. So it consists of 15 LED keys, and it is poised to trigger unlimited actions according to the website, but it's true. So you can see it now on YouTube, and I'll try to describe it. It's very simple. It's just this quick little, small black interface with these little LEDs that you can click. And I just got this like 2 days ago, and I usually wouldn't do this, but it is instantly became a cool sheet because as soon as I plugged it in, I looked at one video, I'll link it in our show notes, about how to use it for Final Cut, and it cut my editing time of this show in half immediately. And I barely know how to do it. It is wild to me. It was such a game changer. Essentially what you can do is you can program shortcuts into each button, and these can be just a one button shortcut, or it can be a macro shortcut. So you can push one button and 5 things can happen. And so streamers would like this because you could hit a button and it would immediately turn your lights on, hit record, play your intro, and just bam, 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 and you were ready to go. And then if you had like a graphic, anytime you got a new subscriber, you'd throw little hearts in the thing. And so it was just this quick panel little thing you could do. And now some people might say that, well, my keyboard has shortcuts, but it's true. When you have a mouse and then you have to stop and shift if it's on this side and shift and then hit R, it's a game changer. You have to almost use it to believe it, but when you can just go bap, 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 and it's unbelievable. You can use it also with productivity. If you can use it for email, you can use it for business applications, you can use it for Zoom. A lot of people are using it for Zoom. So it can mute your mic, it can do all these different things, change your background, change your lighting, all these different things, all these applications. It's limitless. I can't believe it. I love it so much. Stream Deck.
And it slices and it dices and whoa. Okay, so this is where you would use this for if you were doing repetitive tasks. Is that okay? Yeah,
pretty much. But like I said, even let's just say you have a lot of email. A button could open email. A button could then automatically put your signature. A button could automatically, if someone's always asking you the same question. So let's say you have students that are confused about, how do I check my grades? You would just go bap, open. Here's the answer, send, boom, boom, boom. Or you could probably program that button to do all 3 things at once, and then boom, and it's just bap, 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 bap. It's already taken care of. I mean, your workflow for almost anything. And like I said, I barely know what this can do, and it already saved me half the time to edit the videos.
That's amazing.
When I really learn what this can do and do complex tasks, it also has, so you can switch a button. It has multiple profiles. So let's say I have my Final Cut profile, then I hit a button, and then it goes to my email profile, and then it's all the buttons do different things, and they all have these beautiful little icons that you can customize, and everything's free.
Oh my gosh!
And then you can hit. Now I'm going to do my YouTube when I'm actually on YouTube. And I want to watch, and I want to fast forward or skip or go to the next video or do whatever. It's limitless. It's one of those things where as soon as I started using it, I was like, I can see the Matrix. I can see the world differently. Everything's better. This one version is like $120, $150. So not super cheap. They have smaller ones, they have bigger ones. But for me, for the value, it was indispensable. I wish I would have got it 5 years ago, but I'm just super glad I got it yesterday or 2 days ago. I'm just glad I have it now.
And for those of you listening, it's about the size of a wide cell phone. That's about how big it is. And this one has a grid of 3 by 5 little
15
buttons, so it's 15 total.
Yeah.
So, well, cool.
Yeah, it's seriously, I
can't wait
and
to
I'm
see
not
a demo.
sponsored, but it is so cool. It is worth having.
Yeah, you gotta show me a demo when we're done.
Yes, absolutely.
I'm excited. Thank you.
You're welcome.
My Cool Sheet is an online magazine, and it is called Knowable. We ask ourselves, what is known? What isn't known? And Knowable magazine is this digital publication that seeks to make knowledge accessible to all. So what Knowable magazine explores is the real world significance of the scholarly work that is done through a journalistic lens. So what they do is they report on current topics across a wide variety of fields. So this can include agriculture, high energy physics, biochemistry, water security, the origins of the universe, psychology, and the list goes on. The stories that appear on Knowable online magazine, they originate from review articles that were written by leading scholars, and these appear originally in annual reviews. Annual reviews is a highly respected series of journals, of scholarly journals. And the writers for Knowable magazine, what they do is they dig through annual reviews. They select the best articles that they think that the wider audience would appreciate, and they use them as springboards. So then, through in-depth features, explainers, articles, essays, interviews, infographics, slideshows, and comics, I love that, Knowable magazine is then the bridge between the specialist research insights and this broader audience that they are seeking to reach. The annual review's journal articles featured in the Knowable magazine are free to everyone. They're free for a limited period, and they encourage others to actually republish this content, and they give specific guidelines to be able to do that. And they also, I wanted to point out that this content is thoroughly researched. It's reported, edited, copy edited, and fact checked. Review articles in annual review journals provide the ideas, but then the editorial discussions and the reporting, all the decisions, are made by the magazine's staff. And they're guided by what will best inform and intrigue readers. So I invite you to check it out, Knowable magazine.
Okay, so this sounds really, really cool. If I'm understanding this right, it's taking kind of these scientific papers and breaking it down expanding on it. So layman, because I will say that since I'm not a scientist, and I love science though, but if I look at the leaders like science and nature, a lot of the times I'm just like, this is so over my head, and I think it's fascinating, but I'm like, I'm getting like 10% out of it.
Right.
So it sounds like maybe this would really help out with that.
This is the place to go. And there's a lot of science, and I will say Annual Reviews was founded by a Stanford University chemistry professor.
Oh, cool.
But that's coincidentally because then Annual Reviews expanded to include all these other fields.
Very cool.
And it does include like linguistics and other things.
Yeah, wasn't your last cool sheet last week about the languages from that?
And
I thought I remember seeing
That's how I found it.
Very cool.
And then so when I started reading through all the other articles, I was like, this is a gold mine.
Nice.
It's a gold mine for more cool sheets.
Heck yes, I can't wait.
Yeah.
It's funny because when I saw that, I'm always, I have the privilege of always editing the show, so I'm always looking back at all the cool sheets all the time, and I'm like, I need to check that out later.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, I'm really busy right now. I'm trying to finish this edit, but I need to check that out. So now, yes, that's cool. I can't wait to dive in.
It's worth it.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
And for all of our listeners and viewers, if you want to check out the show notes, go to 10bestest.com/thewire. That is 10bestest.com/thewire, all lowercase, all one word. That will get you to the show notes to all of these links, so you can check it out for yourself.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us, friend. I'm Brian Hart.
I'm Karen McFarland-Holman.
And let us know in the comments, what gadget do you have that's been a game changer?
And let us know, what's your favorite online magazine?
If you're enjoying the show, smash that like button and share it with a friend.
Stay tuned tomorrow for another awesome show.
And don't forget to stay curious.